Something that I thought was really interesting this week in Politico, the viewer's guide to her intentions and the various benchmarks. I'll put it up on the screen. Pay attention to these things. Her business choices, caution versus candor, the company she keeps, where her book tour takes her. She's going to write a book this week talking about her time at the State Department. The muzzle on the big dog, that being the former president, and her appearance. Discuss.
And I'll work backwards, actually, starting with appearance, which Maureen Dowd hit on today in the New York Times, and it's absolutely right. You are seeing sort of a new hairstyle on Hillary Clinton. I got a lot of pushback on talking about that, but the reality is Hillary Clinton has dealt with this kind of thing for years. She has turned it into a joke, number one. Number two, her book. They announced a book deal this week. Where you see that tour take her, I think is going to be very interesting. We saw a lot of presidential candidates this past cycle use book tours as sort of a masquerade for something else. She doesn't have to do that, but this is an easy way for her to do a rollout, and she did that with Living History. And then lastly, I think, and there were others, but I think most important, in terms of companies she keeps, you know, the Mark Penn factor gets talked about a lot. He ran her 2008 campaign. That campaign was very mismanaged by all accounts. I think the question is, and that falls to her at the end of the day. Did she learn from 2008? Can she make different choices this time?
And did she get David Plouffe to run the campaign?